This is the OnePlus Open and the OnePlus Buds Pro 2 Misty White. I'm going to share with you guys my first impressions and unbox these two devices for you guys. But before I do begin, thank you all so much for supporting the channel. It definitely means a lot and makes these types of videos possible for the channel. Really does mean a lot. Anyway, let's get right into it. OnePlus Open. This is my first foldable. Yes, I've had devices like the Flip 5, but that's, I guess, a flippable. Like, it's not an actual foldable. This is what it is. OnePlus Open. So I like how they still come with this signature red box that they've been shipping out with the original OnePlus One. I think I have the original box somewhere in my storage. But here we go. Oh, and it looks like it's going to open up just like, oh, wow, look at that. That is a nice display of the OnePlus Open. So let's pick this up, and I believe this was the Voyager. Wow, that is a huge camera ring. And no wonder why, because from what I've seen with the reviews, it's got some pretty good camera quality. But I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to check out what else is in the box. So the thing I like about OnePlus is that they still ship the charging brick, and this is their Super VOOC. I believe it's 67 watts charging with the OnePlus Open, and this has a USB-A. The OnePlus 11 also had USB-A, but before that, I think OnePlus 10 Pro had USB-C charging brick. So it's kind of weird that they're putting this in there. Nonetheless, let's take a look and see what else we got. We got some paperwork. Oh, it's actually a pretty big box. Okay, so we do have a case. So it's also nice to see that OnePlus is putting a case in here for the OnePlus Open. So there it is. There's a case for the back. We'll see. I first have to feel the phone in hand if I'm going to use this case. And here's just the front part of it. Let's see what else is in here. Then we're getting the signature OnePlus cable right here. USB-C to USB-A. We're getting some sticker or some welcoming packets, some premium service, membership cards. Ooh, red cable card. This is actually pretty cool. I like. I'm gonna scan this. I'm gonna put this aside. I like scanning those and just holding physical cards. I don't know. And then we have a SIM ejector tool. And that's really it for the paperwork. So 67 watts of charging. The fact that they put fast charging in here, I'm no surprise. It's a OnePlus device. But I'm also super excited to just try out the charging speeds in general. There's a dilemma with like, oh, this doesn't have fast charging, and for me, I don't really mind that it doesn't have, or not fast charging, just wireless charging. I don't really mind that it doesn't have wireless charging. That's not too much of an issue for me, as long as it has fast charging, not wireless charging. Wireless charging is not too important to me. So this one is 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, which is the only option, and I got the Voyager Black. So let's put that aside. Let's put these aside too, and let's take a look at the OnePlus Open. Wow, this is a very clean phone, a very clean device, and I'm already getting my fingerprints on it. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I like this feel on the back. It's like a fake leather type of feel. It's not like the glossy glass or glossy metal or anything like that. I went with this. I liked it better in the official press photos more than the Voyager. I think it's called Voyager Green. Well, so we'll see. We got this triple camera setup, and they're still working with Hasselblad. They got the flash right here on the top left. We got a front-facing camera. We got the alert ring slider right here, which is signature. Good job, OnePlus, for keeping that there. And then we have a camera inside the inner display. Then we got the volume and power buttons. Power button is right here, volume button right up here, and the power button also in-house is a fingerprint sensor. I want to go ahead and fold it. That is very satisfying. And honestly, that's not really a like thick device, and it's not that heavy either. That is actually really light in the hand. In comparison, you know what? Let's put this right here, and let's take out the OnePlus 11. Here is the OnePlus 11. So it's definitely much shorter in height. And thickness-wise, yeah, it's definitely thicker than the OnePlus 11, but nonetheless. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm super, wow. And it opens up at 180 degrees. And you can feel like when it snaps open flat, you can feel it. I think this is going to be a breeze, a great device to use. Nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and power this up, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back with the OnePlus Open, and first impressions, I can tell you this, it holds really well when you open. Like, you can hear it click. You can hear that click, just listen to it. And it folds flat 180 degrees. I use a Pixel Fold very briefly, and it wouldn't fold fully flat. Now it did fold, or it did fold fully closed, but when you would open it, it just wouldn't, it didn't feel like as firm. I feel more comfortable knowing that this just clicks out like that into a foldable. And wow, I don't have my iPad mini with me, but I definitely will be comparing my iPad mini. And I know it sounds like a weird comparison, but I just want to see how it is like using a foldable and a mini tablet. But yeah, this is just going to be great. 2800 max of peak brightness. Obviously that's in outdoors. I'm not probably going to be in that indoors. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and actually at the time of this recording, they officially unveiled, Qualcomm officially unveiled the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but that's still okay. This is a mighty powerful chipset in this device, so it's going to be a mighty powerful device. There's a lot of, from what I've seen, a lot of features for the OnePlus Open to multitask. We're going to try those out in future videos, but from just first impressions, like this outer display is much more usable. I haven't used a Fold 5, but I've seen it in person, and it feels like a candy bar. It's really too thin, and the Pixel Fold was great. Honestly, there was rumors of the OnePlus Open being like Pixel Fold size. That would have been pretty nice too, but using the, like feeling this in the hand too, I think this is a great size too. It's a little bit shorter than the OnePlus 11, so I'm not complaining. I really do like how this feels. We're going to test out the cameras too. I've been hearing some very good things about the cameras, but overall build is very premium. Now, before I do, finish off the video, we still got to take a look at the OnePlus Buds Pro 2 in Misty White. So let's go ahead and unbox these real quick. And this will be my main device. I will be putting in my SIM card and testing this out. And this is Techtober. Like, I'm testing out a bunch of devices. I am currently testing out the Pixel 8 Pro at the time of this recording, so I may have to go back and forth. We'll see, because I'm not done testing that device and using it fully, so we'll see how it works. So let's go ahead and put this aside. Buds for life. We're probably going to be getting some paperwork in here. There we go, OnePlus Buds Pro 2. And I personally like these as my favorite non-AirPods earbuds. There's Samsung Buds and all that stuff, but nah, OnePlus, these are nice. Let's open this. Actually, let's see what else is in the box. Let's see the touch area. And then under here, we're getting some accessories. We are getting some ear tips, as well as, I believe, the cable is in here. Let's see if it's USB-C to, it's probably going to be USB-C to USB-A. Okay, good thinking. So I can use the SuperVOOC adapter that's found in the OnePlus Open and charge that with my OnePlus Buds Pro 2 in Misty White. Anyway, let's put that aside. Let's open this up. Okay, this doesn't feel, it feels like, silky kind of. It feels very comfortable to the touch. Let's open it up, and this looks more like a champagne goldish type of color, and I gotta say, let's remove these. And let's remove these two. These are some clean earbuds. I'm super excited to try these out. Super excited to use them with the OnePlus Open. Like, this is going to be a stellar set together. Now, I wish they made a really good watch. I mean, right now I'm rocking the Apple Watch Ultra, and yes, I have an iPhone, and for those who are like, I don't want to hear any comments about this being on my wrist while I'm reviewing or talking about a device other than Apple. I can rock whatever watch I would like, okay? My main device has always been an Android device, and my main SIM card is going in the OnePlus Open. Nonetheless, though, first impressions are I have a lot of positive thoughts about this. I'm very happy I waited since like the start of foldables in like late 2018, 2019, and I waited for this one. This is a first gen OnePlus, but I think they did a lot of things right with this, from the hinge to the look and feel to even the price. It starts at $1,700, but they're throwing an instant $200 off, and I'm trading in the OnePlus 11. So like I got this down to like $580, including tax. I paid like $580 for that. So this is a very good deal. But let me know what types of content you'd like to see with the OnePlus Open. Super excited to bring a lot of that to you. But that's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Again, thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Definitely be sure to check out all of my digital products, my wallpaper packs, my Notion, social media content planners and things like that, finance planners in the description down below. But that's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.